Hello everyone, I am Gaddicus, and today we will be continuing our guided walkthrough for Breath of Fire 2! Last episode, we dove to the bottom of an ocean in the Sky Tower, but hey, new shaman! This episode, we'll check out that shaman. No, not that way. Mind out of the gutter. And finally, see what's beyond the Bog Valley. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. Okay, where are we at? Ugh, still middle-aged. Gall darn it. Alright, as you can see here, we got Ryu, we got Bo, we got Spoor, and we got Nina. And what we're going to do today is check out some shamans. More specifically, the new wind shaman, Spoor. And to do that, what we're going to do is make sure we have Sten, Spoor, because why not, but definitely Nina. And we're going to head on in, because Sten can finally do his big transformation with the shamans here, which everyone gets at least one, Spoor special and gets 3. Now, Sten's is pretty cool. It makes him really good right now, but in my opinion, he's kind of outshined by Kat when she can finally do hers. So with that, so what we're going to have is Sten unite with Sana, and it's supposed to be Spoor, but there's not enough characters for the R, so it's a Spoo. Thanks, game. So Sten's gonna have these two ladies crammed into him. And would you look at that? There you go. Isn't he all just fancy looking? So what this is Sten's warrior form. Well, for Super Nintendo, it's warrior form. I think in the Game Boy Advance, it's called Jin, which is pretty good. So Spoor, what she does is increases a character's vigor or their speed by 25%. And if we look at Sten's stats, yeah, his vigor's pretty high, up at 120. For comparison, Ryu's at 62. So if Sten had, like, I don't know, 5 more levels under his belt, he'd be pretty darn fast. Oh, speaking of which, I can give him that North Dagger, which, yeah, big increase to his damage. I love it. So, now that Sten has changed his form like this, similar to Spoor, his special battle ability has also changed. So let's go check that out real quick. By getting into a random fight. Come on, enemies. For crying out loud, they're never around when you want to get in a fight, only when you don't. Boy, that took a while. So, Sten's ability is called Sway. What that does is it reshuffles the battle you're in into a different encounter from your area. So I'm going to use it, I'm going to have everyone else defend, and we're going to change from fighting one gong head to a gong head. Okay, so they're not all winners. Let's try it again. There we go. Like, we just cycled to 2 slimes now. So all it's going to do is if you don't like the encounter you're in, you use Sway, and you have a different encounter. That's it. That's his ability. It's not great until it is. You got, like, you're facing down, like, 3 different Deathbringers, or you're trying to get the one monster you can use Death on in the Isle of Giants to get some easy XP. Yeah, Sway's good, but the grand scheme of things, not that great. Situational, that's the word I'm thinking of. Sway is a very situationally good ability. Now, the second thing we can use Spoor for is if we unite her with Nina. So let's do that. There we go. Which will undo Sten because you can't have, multiple shamans on multiple people. Highlander rules. There can be only one. There we go. Nina has a different color variant. And that's pretty much it. Her color variant changes, and because she has just Spoor on her, her vigor and speed went up into the 90s, which isn't bad. Not bad at all. But now that we've accomplished that and shown off the shamans, what we can also do is show off Barose and the spells that he can teach you. Remember, we got Barose for House 4 from when we incepted the tree's mind. Now, I'm going to create a team of Bo, Spar, and Nina for now. And I'm going to use the, divide BL on Spar to get him back to normal, because this will lower his maximum AP amount. And what we're going to do is now go over Barose. So what he has is 4 potential spells that he can teach either one character, all 4 spells, or 4 characters, 1 spell, or any mishmash that you like. And those spells are Thunder, Freeze, Flame, and Missile. We already have characters with Thunder, Freeze, and Flame, like Rand has Thunder. I think Nina just learned Freeze in the last episode. Flame is that pyramid fire spell that Sten has. Nina will also learn it. But Missile is the strongest spell in the entire game. And we can teach it to 4 characters of our choosing if we want. And that's kind of what we're going to do. However, you should be aware, some characters on our team are just going to learn Missile normally. So let's go over that. Ryu and Bo learn none of these spells. However, Rand, as I mentioned, learns Thunder on his own at level 9. Nina learns Thunder, Flame at level 20, Freeze at 24, and Missile at 57. Boy, that's a long ways away. Sten learns Flame at 15 and Missile at 38. Jean doesn't learn any of these, and Spar learns Freeze at level 27. Oh, and Blue already knows Flame and Freeze and will learn Missile at level 38. So what that means is if you want to have the best perfect save file, do not teach Nina, Blue, or Sten Missile, because they'll just learn it naturally. The problem is Nina learns Missile at level 57. That's way away. That's a lot of grinding. She's not a quick leveler like Cat. I would also like to point out, Cat doesn't learn any of these spells either, but she barely has enough mana pool even when she's shamanized to cast any of these spells, so frankly, she shouldn't be in the running at all. Oh, I should also mention, Ryu doesn't learn any of these spells naturally either, but he really shouldn't learn them at all. He should focus all his AP on dragon spells only. So what I like to do is teach Rand, Nina, Bo, and Spar, all 4 of them, Missile. If you like using Jean, feel free to teach Jean Missile instead of Bo or Rand, because you shouldn't have Bo and Rand in a team. It's because they're both healer-y tanks, but that's up to you. I'm just going through the ones that I like to teach. However, we have prep work we have to do before we can teach them the spell. Now, in order for Barose to teach the spell Missile, the character that's going to learn it has to have 1 hit point and 0 AP, period. Or it's not going to work. Oh, Bo has too little AP to cast anything, so crap. Alright, we gotta heal. We're gonna have a fresh slate. Healed characters, why not? Nero, can you give me 3 people that I'm going to beat the crap out of? Thank you. Now, believe it or not, it's actually pretty easy to get to 0 AP and 1 hit point. It's just very time-consuming. So there's going to be a lot of cuts here. Look, alright, I'm using laughter to hide my pain. So let's head outside. Spar is pretty easy if you want, because he has the warp spell. So we could just drain 8 AP a time by having him warp to Township over and over and over. Like I said, grindy. So I'm going to do that. I will see you guys in a bit when Spar is AP drained. Toodles. Alright, Spar has been mostly drained, so let's get into a fight and finish it off. Perfect. Enemies. So I'm going to have Ryu always defend. Bo, we're going to have him use kinda just renew on someone. Sure, Ryu. Spar, he's down to 15, so I'm going to have him cast something like egg down on an enemy. And Nina, I'm going to have her cast Renew on someone, and we're going to do this to drain their AP. Like I said, it's not hard, it's just very, very time consuming. The only trouble with this is there's a good chance our team is going to counter and kill the enemies before we're done. Oh, good. Ryu didn't. Fantastic. So I'm going to keep this up, and I will see you guys in a bit. Oh, the grind. Okay, finally, Bo, Spar, and Nina are all down to 0 AP. Fantastic. As you can see, we are fighting a different enemy now, because Ryu kept freaking countering and freaking killing them, and I had to get into like 10 different fights to get this far. Now, what we have to do is get everyone down to 1 HP. And that is actually the easy part. Just attack them. Kill them. Knock them out. Sadly, Bo can't do anything but defend right now. So I'm going to have everyone attack Bo because I still have him with that hurt every enemy bow. Can't really target allies with that. Luckily, Ryu's tired of this, so he just crit against Bo. Awesome. It's alright. Everyone take out Bo. Actually, I'm gonna have Spar and Nina attack themselves. Because if, say, Bo gets KO'd by Ryu here, they would have attacked the Gong Head, and then I have to go find another enemy. Alright, Bo's down. I gotta take out Spar and Nina, and this should be pretty easy. Especially if Ryu oh, she dodged. Spar. Ryu would have, like, one-hit ya. That would have been awesome. Dang it! Again! Why does Spar want to live so bad? It's not worth it. Come on, just work with me here. There's a prize at the end of this tunnel. This hurts me more than it hurts you. So yeah, I'll see you guys later once I KO my entire team. Toodles. Okay, finally. They're all 3 down, and Ryu took out the Gong Head. Fantastic. Perfect. Now, we do not want to heal them. Keep them KO'd. We're going to head back in town, and I'm going to show you a little trick. Don't go into Nero's place. Break that habit. We want to go to the Dragon Shrine. And what we're going to do is change characters. Because if we hit this button, it's going to revive our 3 teammates to 1 hit point only. Now that we have achieved this, we can finally go talk to Barose. You can't start the conversation without the people already meeting the requirements. And Barose's house is 4, so this one here in the lower left. Put the person you want to learn the spell in the lead and talk to the old fart. Well, I like to teach magic to those with as little HP as possible. Hey, teach me magic. Bo, are you a person with little AP? Answer yes. I'm very impressed. It's completely empty. By the way, I like people with as little HP as possible, and if I'm going to teach magic, I'd like to teach it to someone like that. Are you a person with very little HP? Answer yes. Oh ho, very good. You have no energy left. Shall I teach Bo the magic? Answer yes. Alright, I'm gonna teach Bo the freeze magic. Boo. Boo, no. So, yeah, he's always gonna tell you what he's gonna teach. It's not missile, so we're gonna hit no, and now it's fine. And we're gonna repeat these steps, because every time we answer and we meet the requirements, you see his dragon pendant symbol gets higher. And once it's rainbow color, he will teach everyone missile. If they have, 1 hit point and 0 AP. So we're going to keep running through this dialogue. We're going to keep making him happier and happier by the fact we're almost dead. And now he's going to try to teach Bo Flame. We're gonna again deny, and we're gonna keep trying. I think this is going to be the last attempt, or one more, not really sure, but let's keep going. So, yep. Just keep answering the same questions over and over. Come on, give me that missile spell. You can't. You love me, man. Teach me the magic. Yes! Okay, so he's going to teach Bo missile. Perfect. Yes, you can teach him that. It's kind of a weird way to learn magic. I figured there'd be books involved or something. And now that Bo's learned it, we're going to have Spar learn it. And it's going to be the same questions, but he still likes us this much, so it'll be less times we have to go through all the dialogue. See, we're already at Rainbow. Come on, skip. There we go, teach Spar missile. And lastly, Nina's turn. Alright. Again, Nina will learn it in the future. It's just level 57. That's a really hard level to get her to. There we go. Everyone in our team learns missile, but we have one more person who can learn it. For that, I'm going to choose Rand, so I'm just going to skip to where Rand learns it because I don't feel like you guys gotta watch that. So, see you in a while. Alright. Finally have Rand with 1 HP and no AP. That was a little bit more difficult because he has such a small spell list. It took me a while to plan out how I was going to use all his AP, but here we are. We're going to teach him the missile spell. Now, Rand, Bo are not like going to be heavy hitters with the spell, but being able to cast it will help in the times that they need to do it. There we go. Everyone is all spelled up. And Ryu's back in the lead, because that's his pro tag status. Now, this is actually the party that I'm going to use in the next area, is Rand, Spar, and Nina. However, I am going to shamanize all of them, because we have, you know, the shamans to do that. So we're going to pop in here real quick. Yep, Granny. I know. Heard it a million times. Okay, so Rand, we're going to give you Sana to get you some attack boost there. Spar is going to get Sesso, so she can go back to being a sprite. And Nina is going to get Spoor, so she can have her high speed and cool new digs. Look at that. Now all we got to do is head out of town. And, oh, wait, I should probably heal. I forgot, Rand's about to collapse at any moment because he learned a spell. Almost forgot. Alright, now that we've done that, what we gotta do is find out what's on the southern side of that bridge. Sadly, that means Spar has to be in our party because we have to walk through the trees. It may not be a bad idea if you want to bring Jean with you. Mainly because he can help you bypass some walking distance by hopping up a cliff, but that's the only benefit he's going to bring to the table. Anyway, we've gone all the way west past Toonlin. We're going to follow this up so we can get to the Whale Cape Beach here. Now that we're here, we gotta go south, and I'll probably still go over the enemies. Since, you know, last episode we went through 3 areas, so it was kinda hectic. Hopefully we don't get into too many fights. Now, remember, on this bridge, we're gonna start the farmland enemy pool, so I'll just go over that again, because last episode was a bit overbearing on the number of enemies. So we got the Tri-Eye, the M-Golem, Crodworm, which can use Tornado and Typhoon, so be careful, take them out when able. And the Gallop, which drops Dinker and Miso Soup. Both of those are stat boosting items. Get them while you can. Oh, probably put Ryu back in lead. Oh. Okay, so 2 gallops. Would you look at that? Again, I was expecting horses. Alright, I gotta keep remembering I got Nina with Chop Chop, so can't just hit auto battle. I'll do more harm than good. I like the counter, though. Yeah, thanks to Spoor, Nina's gonna go a lot quicker in the turns, and that's always nice. Still got nothing on Cat. Cat's always gonna be the quickest, forever. And Rand's doing a bit more lifting in the fights now. Ow! Okay, no need to hurt Ryu. You can attack him all you want, just don't hurt him. Crying out loud. See, that's not bad XP. Neither is the money. They waited until the end of the game to start to figure out how to appropriately allocate XP and money. Anyway, bottom of the bridge. We're now in Fog Valley, and holy crap, we can see. Now, before I go anywhere, I'm gonna go over the enemies again, because some of them are real pains in the butt. Starting the list, we got the Bee Ogre. They can counter, breathe fire, but they do drop a glass dagger, which can cast the Toasty spell when used as an item. Then we have V-Head, Needle, a Reuben, nothing new there, M-Golem, Mimic, Pea-Eater, bunch of stuff we've already seen before. But the real thing to watch out for is the Cyclops. It's already a heavy hitter, but then it can also cast attack up and hit even harder and just KO anyone. So be very, very careful. Now with that out of the way, all you have to do is head south. There's no items, no nothing in the offshoots, just go south, and here we go. Here's 2 Bee Ogres. Gall darn it. My only advice is to play it by ear and heal yourself when necessary, and the off chance that both of them decide to use Fire Breath. Good to know Nina's faster than them. Oh, Ryu, that's big damage. No, not a counter. Ow. It's big damage to Rand, too. Alright, so far they haven't hit us with the Fire Breath. Hopefully that continues. Now, I spoke too soon. Why do I talk at all? Gall darn it. You both did it! So help me if you knock them out of Shamans. Dang it, Nina got knocked out of Shaman. Gall darn. Ah, good. Good job, Spar. Alright, hopefully we can just auto-battle our way through this. Thank goodness. It's fine for Nina. It's fine. We just gotta make it through here. It's all fine. Look, if I tell myself it's fine, right? Yeah, don't go right, just go south. Oh, good. Finally. Some enemies we're used to. Remember when the Reuben actually hurt? Oopa Cave feels like a lifetime ago, right? And Ryu just took them all down. Good gravy. We're already almost out. We just got to clear this area. There we go. And we're out. Thank goodness we didn't get in a fight with Cyclops. Now there is a wise tree on the map here, all the way to the left. It's nothing required to talk to it. It just adds some story flavor. I'm going to skip it because, well, frankly, you need Gene to get to it, and we don't have Gene. What we're going to do is enter this small little town here. This is called FarmTown, real original. And now that we've done that, I'm going to make a quick edit here. What I'm going to do now is warp back to Township, re-shamanize Nina, and be back here at FarmTown. So see you in a bit. Alright, now that I've re-shamanized Nina and entered during daytime, holy crap, there's a whole bunch of Rands and adorable little piggies, but mostly other Rands. Hey bud, have you met Rand before? Yeah, we've got big bodies, but we're suited for handling pigs. Don't you think? No. Alright, so they do say different things if you have Rand leading the party. Hey, is that you, Rand? When did you get back? Just now. So this is Rand's hometown. And sadly enough, this is something we're going to have to pick up in the next episode. So this has been part 26 of our Breath of Fire 2 guided walkthrough, where we learned a whole mess of new magic, got some new shaman forms, and found Rand's hometown. Stay tuned for the next episode as we get put to work doing farm chores. Oh boy. If you like the episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.